Lost in the desert, the only hope for survival lies in the ruined city rising out of the sands. Food, water, and wealth await heroic adventurers inside an ancient pyramid ruled by a strange race of masked beings. So there I was, 8 years old, in a children's palace toy store, holding a copy of The Lost City in my hands. I had just read the description on the back cover and wanted to explore this pyramid. Now, I didn't own a copy of the Dungeons & Dragons rules yet, but I begged my mom to buy this module for me, and she did. So I took it to school and I showed it to the classmate who had introduced me to Dungeons & Dragons, and he explained that this was a module that a dungeon master would run a group of players through. Now flash forward 40 years. I've never run The Lost City. Not once, not ever. I've read it several times, and it is on my bucket list to run it for a group of players. Now the Dungeon Masters Guild has this to say about The Lost City. The Lost City was written in 1982, and it was the first adventure written entirely for the second edition Dungeons & Dragons basic set. No surprise then that it was written by the author of that set, Tom Moldvay. Tom Moldvay went on to write several other adventures for TSR, who owned D&D at the time, but then he left TSR. The Lost City is considered a classic by many who started gaming in the 1980s, and it is available for purchase on the Dungeon Masters Guild website. So in this live stream, I've started recreating the maps that were included with the Lost City in Dungeon Alchemist. This will be an ongoing project, and I'll be live streaming my work from time to time, and then I'll be taking those recordings and uploading those onto YouTube and releasing those on my normal release days of Fridays. Let's jump into it. Let's see what we can do in Dungeon Alchemist. How about now? Can you guys hear me now? Alright. There we go. Alright, we're just going to call that a technical error. So, alright. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to change these walls again because I still don't like those. So, let's go with this. Okay, and not liking those. Alright, now here is, at this beginning part of the adventure, it's kind of bare because this is a pyramid, a ruined pyramid, and that you guys actually did not hear me say because I stupidly had my microphone off. So I'm going to flip back over to the description real quick on my screen here. And there are supposedly there are bronze cylinders in the center of the room, which is those 3 circles that you can see on the screen. So I was looking at this earlier trying to figure out what I wanted to use for these circles. And I think what I'm going to go with is, I found it down here. Nope, wasn't Alchemist Tools. I know it was in storage. Here we go. Nope, that wasn't it either. Where did I find that? Oh, here it was. I know this is pottery, but I'm going to try to just use this for something other than what it's intended for. And one of the good things here is that since this is going to be an overhead map, hopefully that doesn't look like pottery. So, what do you guys think? Could that look like a column, like a bronze column from overseas, or does it look like pottery still? What do you guys think? I'm going to go ahead and put another one in, and let's just take a look at it. There's actually supposed to be 3 of them. And let's take a look here. Alright. Thank you, Musical Rogue Baps, for letting me know. And I will let you guys know that I'm in Atlanta, and it is really, really hot today. 91 degrees, humidity is 55%. And I'm in an upstairs room, so if you see me sweating, that is why. I'm going to adjust my fan a little bit, because it is hot. And, okay. So I'm not sure if that really looks like bronze columns, but I'm going to go ahead and stick with that for now. And okay, so believe it or not, this is actually it for the first map. Oh, I need to change the floors. Let's change the floors. So let's see how we can do this. Let's take a look here. It's supposed to be an old pyramid, so I'm trying to see what would look best for an old pyramid. Certainly not rotted wood floors. Some kind of stone here. Let's go with some kind of, no, not cobblestone. Flagstones? I'm not sure if I want to go with flagstones. Alright. Roman pattern, stone. Let's go with stone temple. That looks cool. Yeah, for an underground pyramid, I think that looks actually really cool. Alright. So we're going to go with that. I'm still not convinced those look like stone columns from up above, but I don't know what else to use. So I'm just going to go with that for the time being. So let's go ahead and save this. And let's go to my desktop. And there we go. And this is going to be the Lost City Tier 1. Okay, save. Alright, now let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to put the map up on the screen for Tier 2. And this is what Tier 2 is supposed to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new map. This one looks a little bit bigger. How many squares is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 12 by 12. So that's going to be 24 by 24. Okay, so let's do a new map. 40 by 40, still going to do it. Let's zoom out here a little bit. Okay. Alright, looking at my chat, I see a couple of my peeps in there. Jeremy, a Musical Ropes map. I appreciate you guys joining. Alright. And this is a 24 by 24 grid. That looks a lot more than 24 by 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, that's a lot more than 24 by 24. Oh, I did 40 by 40, that's right. But that still looks like a lot more than 40 by 40. Alright, but I'm going to stick with it. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do the 24. Let's do 30 by 30. Okay. Alright. That looks better. I think I can work with that. And yes, so you guys know that is bourbon I'm drinking because I'm extremely nervous doing this live stream. Alright. Oh, Jeremy said 40 by 40. Sorry, Jeremy, I saw your chat message a little too late. So, but we're going to, I think 30 by 30 will work. Alright, so let's jump in here. And let's go with the top corner. So let's start with, let me count my squares here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I'm going to stick with, not tavern. Going to go with castle. Let's go with hallway this time. How many squares did I say that was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be 1, 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Alright. Now, here's a good question, since I haven't had a dilemma here, since I haven't had a whole lot of time to play around with Dungeon Alchemist. It's like, what do I do here? Do I go ahead and just build the whole thing and then redo the walls and the floors at one time? Or do I do the walls and all of that all at one time? And I meant to turn the AI off. So let's redo this room. Alright, and I think I'm just going to do the walls and everything at one time because it doesn't take that long to do it. So I'm going to do the ancient wall again. And we still need to get rid of these windows because this is an underground pyramid. And one thing I've noticed with Dungeon Alchemist is sometimes you have to zoom in. If you want to get rid of windows, some of these can kind of blend into the walls like you see this here. And if you don't really pay attention or zoomed in, you'll miss it. And there's probably a quicker way to do this. I'm not aware of it. So if anybody knows a quicker way to do it, that would be awesome. Okay, so let's change this to the, is that the ancient walls? It is, which I think looks really cool for an underground pyramid. And I like that floor so much, I think I'm going to go ahead and redo the floors while I'm here. And it was ancient floor, looked really cool. So tell me that does not look like an underground pyramid. That looks like an underground pyramid to me. All right. So let's look back over here at my map. So at the top here, I've already got that first square. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5. Let's draw here. That's 5. So that's going to be another 10. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hopefully I've got this right. I practiced this the other day, and I'm probably completely blowing this, but we'll see. Okay, and boom, boom, boom. Now I heard through the grapevine with Dungeon Alchemist they were going to do some kind of guided AI, and maybe it's been implemented and I just don't know about it, where you won't have to do all of this and remove the windows one by one. You can tell it ahead of time what kind of how many windows and doors and such you want in there ahead of time, which would be really cool because it gets really tedious having to take all these doors and windows out. But that's okay. Alright, there's supposed to be a room here. Let's see if there's some decorations. I can start putting some decorations in here. And this is a, well, on the map, on the screen, it's a 3x3, which means it's going to be a 9x9. Since I'm dividing everything or multiplying it out, since the squares are different. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. Oh no, that's supposed to be like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I do that right? No, I did not. Well, now I'm doubting myself. Alright, let's take a look here. This is supposed to be 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's try this again. Like I said, now I'm doubting myself. Alright, so... Oh, because I did 9, it's supposed to be 6. Duh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why. Math is never my strong suit, folks. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. Okay. That's why. Okay, so now I've got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. Not only can I do math, I can't count. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe I've got it this time. I think I do. Alright, let's go ahead and change the walls. This ancient wall texture is really cool. I like it. Alright, let's get a doors. Get rid of doors, actually. 1, 2, doom, 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 doom. Don't want that, don't want that. Let's rotate around. Let's get rid of these windows here. Alright, now here's the thing with Dungeon Alchemist that I haven't quite figured out. So according to the map that's on the screen, the doorway's right in the middle of the room. However, I cannot put a door right in the middle of the wall here. So it's either got to be one way or the other. So let me take a look here. Do I just want an archway or do I want an actual door? I think I'm just going to do an arch. Oh, I could do a big arch like that. That way it is in the middle. Okay, I like that. Let's go with that. Okay, so let me flip over to the description of the module. And let's take a look. And, okay. So, according to the key for this, this is a storage room. And it says that it is filled with rotting bales of what might be cloth and dusty crates. This room smells like it has been closed off for a long time. Well, if that's the case, I would need a door there, but I'm not going to be picky. Okay, so let's go look at our objects here. What do they call them? Oh, objects. Okay. So it said, like, crates. Okay, let's do a search for a crate. Well, for an underground pyramid, these are awfully new-looking crates, but I'm going to roll with it. Okay, so let's just put that one there. Okay, and if you hold down Shift with Dungeon Alchemist, then you can place multiples of objects, which is pretty cool. I'm going to place one more, and then let's see if I can place that one on top. Rotate it just a bit. Oop, let's get off there. Let's put this here, rotate it around a bit more. And I like putting them on top. Alright, I like that. We can stack this here. Okay, and then it says rotting bales of cloth. I have no idea how to replicate a rotting bale of cloth. That's a bale of hay, so that's not going to work. A rotting bale of cloth. Let's just type in cloth. See what they have. Well, they have bolts of cloth. Why don't we just go with that? That could work. Ooh, a bolt of luxurious cloth. Yeah, well, we just place it like on top of the crate here. That'll be kind of cool. Alright. And then nothing says we can't get fancy. We don't have to follow exactly what the module says. Oh, it doesn't like that there. Like maybe what if somebody just got in a hurry and just tossed the clothing in here? And the description says it's only crates and the cloth, but I'm going to take some license here. And, oh, broken barrel. Ooh, what is in there? What is that? Broken barrel is something I wouldn't want to drink. Alright, what if we have another broken barrel here? And that's a washing basin. A vat support, no. That's a brewery vat, I don't want that. Okay, let's just put one here. Put one over here. Let's make it just a tad bit bigger. That's a big barrel. Okay. Alright, I think we're good there. So let's continue on with our looking at the map here. Okay, I'm supposed to skip a square and then 3 squares down. So I actually did do this right. Okay, so that looks like I've already got the first square. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Let's change the walls again. Doot, doot, doot. Let's get to another room so I can put some more decorations in. Alright, and let's get rid of these walls here. And I just noticed those walls didn't change, so we need to change that. So it's one thing with Dungeon Alchemist to remember that you click outside. To click the walls on the outside, you have to click on outside of the screen and then click on the inside. Or to change the walls on the inside, you have to click on the inside. So what had happened here was I had forgotten to click outside, and so it skipped that part. And so I just fixed that now. So like right here, we want to change these, which although it's already ancient walls, but that's okay. I want to demonstrate this. So what if we go with this? So see if I click here on the inside, notice that it doesn't change on the outside. So you have to click on the outside too to change both of them. So I'm going to change this back to the ancient walls, and then I just need to change my floor. And then that'll be it for here. But one thing I do love about Dungeon Alchemist is how quickly non-artistic people like myself can make some decent looking maps. Anyway, let's continue on here. So let's finish this hallway. We got another room coming up. So now we need to do, I need to do 3 more since I've already got this first square here. So let's do 1, 2. Okay, that's 1, 2. I did that right? Okay, I gotta do 3 more 10-foot squares. So that's gonna be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And let me go ahead and do this other hallway here. Oh, and that's another thing I've been forgetting about Dungeon Alchemist is, let me show this here too, is that notice I've had to be removing the walls because I've been doing one hallway at a time. And I didn't have to be doing that because I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, do this, and then I can go up here and do, how far does this go up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And then I can just do this. Notice how it joins it together. And so if I do that, then I'm not having to have walls here that I now have to remove, which I really should have been doing that all along, but I just forgot about it. So let's go ahead and get rid of these windows. And okay, dun, 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 dun. All right, boom, boom, boom. Thought I got rid of that. Okay, good deal. So then I'm going to go ahead and change these walls again because they're definitely not the walls that I want. Click on the inside, click on the outside. Let's get the floor in here. The floor that I like is right here, and then right here. And then, oops, notice that I have walls there I forgot to take. But it's really easy to fix that. So you just click the remove wall here, and then just click right here and right here. And so we got another room here. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, it's number 5 on the key. Let's go ahead and see what might be descriptions in here. Pottery jars. Wait a minute, that's 5A. Okay, 5A is pottery jars. Let's see what 5 is. Fireworks storeroom. This room seems drier than the rest of the pyramid. In the center of the room are a half-dozen small crates. Seated on the crates are nearly a dozen, oh, that's creatures. Okay, we don't need that. We just need the crates. Alright, so I'm going to flip back over here. And, alright, I got this size correctly. Sweet. Okay. And we're just going to change the walls again. And it did it. Let's get rid of the doors. Any other windows here that I missed? Nope. We good? Okay, sweet. Alright, let's do this. And alright. Now there's supposed to be another door right in the middle of the room. And of course it's not there. I'm going to go with the arch again. You know what? I think, nope, let's undo that. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a door here. So let's look for single doors. Well, these are all wooden. That's not going to work. Oh, a round door. I guess if you want to make a hobbit house, you can. Okay, here's some new doors. Oh, some destroyed doors. Oh, I didn't see these before. This would be cool. Broken temple door. Broken drawbridge. Broken door. What does that look like? Oh, exactly what it sounds like. It's a broken door. Broken arch. That's pretty cool. Broken doorway. Oh, that's even better. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, I know I said I wanted to put a door there, but that looks too cool not to do that one. So I'm sticking with that one. Okay, so there's supposed to be a bunch of crates in here. So let's do crates. And bunch of small crates, it says. So we're going to do this. And this is what's pretty cool about Dungeon Alchemist, is that when you resize an object, that it remembers it. So if you place more than one of them, which is pretty cool. Oh, they have stacked crates here. I could have just used these instead of stacking those crates earlier. Except these are supposed to be small crates. So. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. I made that one smaller, and then when I do the one below it, it keeps it. Sweet. Alright, that's a crate stacked on top of there. Okay, we're going to leave that one. Let's just do this. You can hold down shift and you can place more than one object. So I'm holding shift, boom, boom, boom. And then just right click to get rid of the one that you don't want to place. And then I want to shrink all these down. And let's put them back here in different places in the room. And then let's shrink this one down. Let's put it like right. I keep grabbing the doorway. And let's just replicate that one. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Okay. And then there is supposed to be, alright, a hallway here, which we've got that, and there's supposed to be 3 pottery jars at the end of this hallway. So, okay, let's do jars. And we got nothing. Okay. We got baskets, we got, oh, pot, okay, here we go. Except I have jars in there, so it's not coming up. How tall they say those jars were? Let me flip back over to the description. 4 feet tall. Okay. That jar is not 4 feet tall. Let's zoom in here and let's guesstimate what 4 feet tall is. I'm going to go with that. But I gotta fit 3 of them in here, so. Oh, jumpy jars. Okay, that looks cool. So I think there's supposed to be a doorway here, so I think they're supposed to be back up, like really up against the wall. Alright. Okay, now there's supposed to be a doorway there, and that is, what does that say? What number is that? Oh, number 8. Okay. Alright. So it's supposed to be a 20 foot by 20 foot room. So let's go with, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Can I change the colors of the jars and boxes? Unfortunately, no. Because that is, from my understanding, that's hard-coded into the programming for Dungeon Alchemist. And same reason why you can't upload your own assets and put those in there, because they're 3D models, and there's a lot that goes into creating 3D models and putting those in there. So that is one drawback of Dungeon Alchemist, is that you can't recolor the objects in there. But I'm sure as they're developing this program and making future changes to it, they'll figure out a way to fix that. But one of the things that's really cool with Dungeon Alchemist is, let me point this out. And if you guys saw my first video about Dungeon Alchemist, keep in mind, let's look at there's shadows here, right? So this is an underground pyramid. So there's really not supposed to be shadows. Why would there be shadows? So what's really cool is you come over here to the lighting, and then you can do this little toggle thing here. And so this changes the angles of the shadows. So if you do have an outside or an open air area, you can change the shadows here. But what you can do is you can change the shadows all the way up. So that way it's coming from overhead, and then you can change your lighting down however you want. Oh, Nanette said, got it, thanks. That looks like there are numerous jars to pick from. So yeah, that's true. Yeah, there are a lot of jars to pick from. So when you go to export this map, you can change the lighting here like this. Since it's supposed to be, underground, you can make it all the way dark if you want like this. But since I'm creating here, I'm going to keep it lit up like this. You can also change the color of the lighting, of the ambient lighting. So if you want it like white, want it purple, you can do all this. You can just change the atmosphere of your maps, which is pretty cool. But let's just stick with white for now. Okay, so we're going to change the walls here again, back to my ancient temple ones that I really like. Oh, you know what? The shadows like that, it's kind of hard to see that. So let's take the shadows back down. There we go. Okay, before I export the map, then I can change those, since this will be a top-down map used for playing. And actually, where I plan on using this map is not in a desert like the original module says. I plan on putting it like a pyramid in a jungle, like an overgrown jungle. Maybe it's like, since the adventures are supposed to start in the top part of the pyramid, what I might do is just say like it's like an earthquake or something just covered up the pyramid. It's been covered up with mud and slime or something like that. But I want to use this in a jungle setting. So, hey, Jared, see you just joined the chat. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining. And, all right, so we're going to change this to, oh, I forgot a window. So let's get this. And, oh, forgot a door here too. Okay. But let's put, this door is actually in a reasonable spot for this one. The door is actually supposed to be here, not in the middle of the room for once, which is nice. So let's see if we can actually find a stone door. That's a temple door. What would that's an awful fancy door for just a storeroom. Is that a storeroom? Let's see what's in number 8. Okay, number 8, abandoned room. The entire floor of this room is covered with green oozing slime. Otherwise, the room appears to be empty. Okay, how am I going to do green oozing slime? Okay. Don't like that door. Let's take a look at no, I looked at these a while ago. They don't seem to have any stone doors, which is interesting. Old door. Well, that one could work. It's an old wooden door in a pyramid, which seems weird to me, but okay. Alright. So it's supposed to have green oozing slime, which I don't know how to do green oozing slime in here. So what I'll probably have to do is just put this like in Photoshop and do some post-production on it, and then put the green oozing slime in that way. Alright. And let's see. Let's go back to the map. And alright, we're going to come back over here. And there is supposed to be a passageway here. Looks like 1, 2, 3. So oh, it looks like it goes all the way to the end of this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So far, I'm batting 1,000 and counting these out. Oh, and look here where you notice that actually these walls didn't change on the outside here. Like, notice that this one didn't change. So I probably didn't catch it when I was changing my walls earlier. So let's go ahead and click on the outside here. Not sure why they didn't capture that one, but that's okay. It was an easy fix. Okay, so back to my... what if I choose this before I draw my walls? Will that put that one in? Well, it was wishful thinking. Okay. But hopefully this captures it. Okay, I'm going to have to get rid of these doors again. And I don't see any other windows. And there's supposed to be a door at the end of this passageway. which is good. Okay, so let's put my, and then here's a door here, but might want to put the room in here first. Okay, this is a big room. Okay, this room is underneath the big room from the first map I drew because it's got the same 3 bronze columns there. All right, so this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, it is an 40 by 40 foot room, which means I need to draw 8 squares. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, looking good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I hope I did that right. Looks good so far. Let's change our walls again. And let's get rid of, okay. Alright, so looking at the chat, it looks like there's 6 people in chat. So, yay. For my first stream, I've got 6 people on here. Honestly, that's 6 more than I thought I would have. So, I'm pretty excited. Oh, it's already on my ancient temple, so it actually did what I wanted it to do for once. Okay, so that door looks... That's right, Jared, I'm excited. I've got 6 people on here. Listen, you got to start somewhere, right? Okay, so let's go to the old door again. I think that's what it was called. Old door. Yep, here it is. Let's put that in. Okay. And let's put my flooring in. Okay, so let's orient this back the way it's supposed to be. Is there another doorway out of here? Oh, there's 2 more doors out of here. So let's get... Oh, here's a good question. Can I actually replicate doors? I think I can. Sweet. Told you guys I haven't had a whole lot of time to mess with this because I've been producing. Jared says I made that room 8 by 9. You know what, Jared? I believe you. You're a professional map maker, so I am going to go with what you're saying. It's supposed to be 8 by 8. So I messed up, which I'm fine. I'm good with starting over again. So, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aha! Good catch. That looks better. Okay. So let's change our walls again. Thanks for catching that, Jared. Appreciate it. Of course, you know, you caused me more work. You can, but I'm just, yeah, you can resize a room once it's made. I'm just too lazy to figure out how to do that. And, you know, because I'm so bad at counting, I just, you know, want to be able to count out again. All right. I needed to practice. Okay. All right. I got my ancient walls in there, and okay, here we go. Got my temple floor in here again. Now let's go back to the pottery that I used earlier. Hopefully I can. Oh, it's right here. Okay. And I'm going to put these as the columns I used again. They're supposed to be right smack dab in the middle of the room. And all right, I'm going to bring these up. Okay, so I asked earlier, and I really didn't get a response, but what do you guys think about these? So what these are supposed to be is, again, this is a pyramid. The room above this one, on the other map I made, has columns in there, like these bronze columns. And you're supposed to step into the columns, and there's ladders going down into this room. Well, I really don't know how to make a bronze column without putting this in like Photoshop and post-production. So I'm using these pots to see if they could be replicated from overhead and look like those bronze columns. So what do you guys think? Do these look like bronze columns that could have ladders in them that people are going down? I'll take a drink while you guys think about it. Right, I could see that, Musical Rogue. But for my purposes, I'm definitely going to be using this from top down. Um, and I'm going to be using it in Fantasy Ground, so I wouldn't be using it like this. Yeah, Cheryl says she thought they were pods. Yeah, they do look like pods. Alright. Then in that case, maybe I'll just do this in post-production. There's columns I could add, Nanette, but the problem is that they aren't bronze columns. So if I go here to objects, I accidentally clicked off of that, and let's do column, then I can't, see look, I can't count, I can't do math, and now I can't even type. Is my L not going in there? O-L. Oh, you just can't see it. That's really weird. Okay, so here's some columns, but I mean, no, it's not important, not at all. It's not necessarily to maybe they be bronze, okay, but that's a good point. Oh, here's the other reason why I am. There's supposed to be a way to turn the snap on. Oh, here we go. Maybe you can turn the collision off here. Let's see what that does. But it still snaps to a specific spot in the map, which is why I remember now when I was testing this out before that I was trying to use an object instead of the columns. That's funny, Jared. Give the players 2 tons of bronze to loot. So I'm not sure how to turn the snap off. So I'm just going to... I think I'll just let this in like in Photoshop, and I'll just do something in Photoshop with it. So it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. So let's go ahead and move on. And let's get to... Oh, I was supposed to replicate this door. And I had done that before Jared pointed out I made my mistake and made an 8x9 room. Jared, you're lucky I'm very self-aware and I don't take things personally. Because I would have kicked you off the stream. No, I'm just kidding. I only have 6 people on here. I can't afford to kick anybody off. Alright. So, next looks like it's going to be 1, 2... What is that? 1, 2... Man, I'm old. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Oh, I do. Thank you. Jared, it's okay. Alright. Nanette pointed out I need to take out the... That's true. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay. So... It's alright, Jared. I still like you. We're still friends. Four. Okay, it's 4 there. So it would be 8 I need to do. Okay. Well, that makes me feel better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Alright. And then I need to... Oh, see, I caught myself here. Instead of just doing these hallways one at a time, I gotta remember that I can do a whole bunch of them, so let me try that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that there, not click on the check. And then I need to do... Okay, 4 more, so So this would be, is that right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's right. All right, cool. And then, oh shoot, I had another hallway I meant to do. I'm going to be removing walls left and right here. All right. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just, nope, don't draw anything else. We're just going to keep that. I'll just have to live with my mistake. Okay, and then, that takes more counting, count twice. Yeah, that is true. I just removed the wall instead of removing a window. Y'all are distracting me. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh, yeah, removing windows. Might want to do one at a time. Yeah, that's a good idea. Measure twice, cut once. That's absolutely true. That is true. All right, let's get my floors in here. Okay, so looking good so far. But I'm going to try to do these hallways. I've got 2 other hallways here. I'm going to try to do them all at once and not do them one at a time. I just got 2, so I think I can handle that. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then 1, 2. So 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think I've got this. All right. All right. Well, you know, Jared's a smart guy. I mean, he did catch me measuring my room incorrectly. Okay. Need to get to another room here. So we can put some more objects in there. All right. And except there's a room here with a stairway. Oh, this will be interesting. Wait until you see the stairways the Dungeon Alchemist has, because I think they're pretty cool. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now this is going to be interesting because there's just a wall. Okay, I think I'm going to do this one at a time. Because can you set default floors? You know, Jared, there probably is a way to do this, or to do that rather. But like I've said, I haven't had a whole lot of time to mess with Dungeon Alchemist. No, it'd be great. So if I wasn't redoing it all the time, if I could do that. But I just haven't had a whole lot of time to mess with Dungeon Alchemist because, you know, I've been interviewing these people who are incarnate map makers who have their own Patreon, and that interview just sucked up all my time, so I just haven't had a chance to, you know, mess around with Dungeon Alchemist. Okay, so they're supposed to be absolutely worth it. You guys were awesome. Hey, Jared, you should go ahead, just in case, you know, out of the 6 people in here that don't happen to be part of, either related to me, which Nanette is. That's actually my wife. Everybody say hi to my wife, Nanette. Or not part of your Patreon. Once you go ahead and put the link to your Patreon in the chat, so everybody can take a look, or your website, whichever one you want to do. Up to you. And I just realized I haven't saved this at all, so I better save this. Okay, so stairs. There's supposed to be stairs this whole... Yeah, I called you out, honey. Sorry. Look, she's supporting me by joining the chat. Okay, so stairs. Let's go to objects. Let's go to stairs. So here's the stairs that Dungeon Alchemist has. I'm not sure what's going to fit in this 4x4 space, or this 5-foot actually square space. I don't think actually anything is. So I may have to do some configuring around with this. In fact, I think I'm going to take these walls out. And let's go back to stairs. These are supposed to be stairs going down. Corner stairs or banister. Let's just see what that looks like. Yeah, it doesn't quite... It looks cool, but really doesn't quite match the ambiance there. So, I don't particularly care for that. That could be fancy. Look at those spiral stairs. Now, that could work, and I could still have the wall there. Maybe. Let's try that out. So let's just undo, put the walls there. Let's put my spiral stair. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, that looks cool. That looks pretty awesome. What do you guys think? Spiral stairs, or should I do some regular stairs going down? Do spiral stairs belong in a pyramid? Or should I experiment and do some other stairs here? Nanette says spiral. What about the rest of you guys? Spiral or corner stairs, or what do you think? And I'm trying to figure out why Nanette gave me the Vulcan peace symbol. Jared, is that no to spiral or no to corner stairs? Oh, all right. Jared says they came much later in history. Pyramids are very angular. That is true. Now, I could do this however I wanted, but see, now I'm in a conundrum because it's the professional map makers against my wife. So, which one do I go with? I'm going to take a chance here and go with the non-spiral stairs. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Cheryl says, uh-oh. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, those are upstairs. Yeah. Okay, Jared's being historically accurate. That is true. So we're going to go with that. Jared said, okay, here we go. What about this? Very simple. What if I just did... Oh, that's one thing. Nanette and I are history buffs, so we're like history all the way. What about these stairs? Those look like they belong in a pyramid, right? I think so. I think that looks pretty cool. What if they were like this, though? And I could still have the wall there. But then it just depends on what the other map looks like. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this. Of course... Yeah. Oop. Dang it. Mouse wheel. Of course, the stone's different. I wish I could change that stone there, but that's alright. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. when you get the lighting, I made one map with this, and when you do the lighting and it looks spooky, it looks really cool with these stairs. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's take the grid off, and I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, if it's top down, that's true, Cheryl. If it's top down, the stone doesn't matter much. Let's see what it looks like top down. Yep, you're right. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Jared. See you. Thanks for joining. Okay, so let's go ahead and put lights in here because I want you guys to really see the ambiance with, creepy stairs. Let's do some torches. Okay, so what if we put a torch? Oh, I turned the collision off. That's why it's doing that. Gonna need that collision back on. Okay, so what if we put a torch here, and then we put one here, and then what's really cool about Dungeon Alchemist, I like this feature, is that you can turn the fire off, which is pretty cool. So you can decide if you want the fire on or off in your maps. And then what if I zoom out? Okay. All of a sudden I'm stuck and I can't zoom out much. Uh-oh. I think I got stuck here. I may have to shut down Fantasy Grounds and start it back up again because I am stuck. There we go. Nope, I'm still stuck. It's not letting me zoom out much. There we go. Okay, that was really weird. Okay. Maybe because I was on the object. Anyway, let's try this again, since I'm trying to show you guys the ambiance here. So let's put another torch here, another torch over here, right there, and then get up here, and then let's go ahead and mess with the lighting. So remember, it's supposed to be inside, and we're going to turn the lights way down here. And then it just, like when you look at that, it looks like maybe like a haunted house, or a haunted pyramid. You don't know what's going to be coming up those stairs, which I think just looks really cool. And one thing I do like about Dungeon Alchemist is that you can do this and maybe take some screenshots for your players, especially if you're playing online. You can get in close like this and take a screenshot and then use this to as a point of view for your players, which is pretty cool. Especially like if you're playing online, like using Fantasy Grounds or something like that, which I love doing with my players, is taking these point of views, screenshots like this and showing it to them. But I have heard that Dungeon Alchemist is going to be coming out with, this is as far as I can lower the camera. I can't get any lower, but they're going to be coming out with and able to make it so you can change and move the camera even lower than this. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys that because I just thought it looked really cool. And let's turn the lights back up. Let's get the shadows back down. And let's get these out of here, and I'll continue with my map making. So I gotta tell you guys, I mean, starting with playing Dungeons and Dragons in the 1980s and seeing where things have come. I mean, we came from, hey, Starrise, how you doing? Glad that you joined. Good to see you. But you look at on the screen that blue and white map is in the 1980s when I got those modules, what we started with, and look at what we have now. I mean, this is just amazing, the technology that we have and the things we can do now. It's so cool. I just think it's so awesome. Okay, so we like those stairs, so we're going to stick with that. And let's go ahead and finish looking at my... oh, there's supposed to be a door in this wall, so let me go ahead and put a door here. Where's my old door? Right here. So we're going to put that in there. You would think they really would have some stone doors. I don't understand why there's no stone doors. Or do I want a broken arch? Or... okay. Maybe I got to take that door out first before I can put an arch there. Let me try that. Okay. Oh, I see. It's like big. It's taking up 3 squares. That's why it's not working. I think I'm going to put that arch there. I like that one. Does have an arch there for the stairs, but I do like the idea of having. Now I want to place a wall. I do like the idea of having walls here. Can I put another wall here? Oh, that looks cool. And then, you know, there could be some kind of decoration here, which would be kind of cool. Especially if you do like a point of view for your players, if you can get in here and you can do a point of view, that would look really cool. So what kind of, now I want to stop and put a decoration here. So what kind of decoration could go here? Let's take a look at our objects. Maybe a statue? Let's see what kind of statue could go here. Broken statue? What do you guys think? Broken statue? Or something else? Ooh, that's huge. Let's not go with that. I could shrink it down, but I don't like that. Wouldn't really be knights in a pyramid like this. Looks like Bowser. It kind of does. With the skulls? I don't know about that. Oh no, that's kind of jungly looking, but it's not letting me place it since it's so huge. I think that's meant for outside, which is probably why it's not letting me place it. But you know what I could do is come over here and draw a big giant map here. And then see if I could place it. There we go. And then I could shrink it down. Let's see if I can move it over here now. So let's come down here. Can I shrink it down even further? No, it's as far as I can shrink it down. And I don't know if it's gonna. No, it won't stay there. Well, it was worth a try. It was worth a thought. Let's get rid of this room now. There we go. Okay, but I still think, you know what I'm thinking? Since this is a pyramid, I'm thinking pottery. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with pottery. Like an urn, or maybe an urn. Let's see if there's some kind of urn or something that could go there. There we go. Okay, I type in urn and I get beds. Okay, I don't understand that. And a bakery oven. Apothecary pot. An alcove. How do I type in urn? And oh, broken pot. Kind of looks like a... Here we go. Now that's cool. Okay, story-wise, how did these get broken? And I got to tell you, one of the things I do like about Dungeon Alchemist is because I'm not very artistic, so when I see things like this and I'm looking at these objects, they give me ideas on what the story could be, which I like a lot. So if I put, let's say I move this one over here, and let's put a bigger one here. And then what if we put maybe this one right here, and then let's spin this one around and maybe we can put that there. Okay, so like what happened here? Why are those broken? And then, oh, earthquakes! That's true. Alright. And now they're not lit, but nothing says that I can't put... Nothing says I can't put an unlit light source here. Right? So what if I had... I don't like that one. I don't like that one either. I don't think an oil lamp would be in a pyramid. Maybe a sconce. Okay, so we turn that off. Excuse me. And we duplicate this. There we go. So that'd be kind of cool. I wonder if there's some kind of wall hanging or something. I know I'm getting hung up in this alcove, but I just want to see what we have. Oh, spider webs. Well, that would make sense. Now that looks cool. Okay, so I'll have to go back and put spider webs all over this pyramid, but that gives me some ideas right there. So that's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. If I put the broken urn there, that looks even better. And what if I duplicate the spider web, put it there, and put one there, and then kind of move this back, and if I turn the collision off, okay, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Alright. Looters? Yeah, there we go. Earthquakes, looters, I like it. Okay. Alright. I can't believe it's already been over an hour already. Of course, you know, half my time here I had my microphone off. Alright. Musical Rogue Matt said, never apologize for getting hung up in a space. I could be in a tiny alcove for an hour. Alright, that's probably true. Hey, Musical Rogue, what do you think? Once I'm done with this map, you think I should send it to you and see what you can do and incarnate with it? Alright, so we've got my hallway here. Any mummies, cats, staffs? That's a good question. Mummies? No, no mummy. Alright. Cheryl says yes. Okay. Alright. So let me go ahead and draw this other room here. I want to see if I can get this actually done before I'm supposed to quit for the night. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Oh, I got you, Cheryl. We're good. Okay. Yeah, I'll absolutely send you guys the map and see what you guys can do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this room in here. So, because this is supposed to be a room now. 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 by 4. Oh, I need to turn my grid back on. That grid's kind of harsh. What if I make it light gray? Oh, no, that doesn't look any better. Don't like that either. Oh, if I can change the transparency. So let's tone this down a little bit, because that grid was looking really rough. I like that. That's good. Okay. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4 by 6. 4 by 6. Alright, see if I can get this in here now. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright. Let's change my walls again to my ancient. Okay. And get rid of these little slots here. And then change my floor. Okay. I just love old mysterious areas, especially like in D&D, exploring them. That's like one of the coolest parts of the game, is doing the exploration in spaces like this. So let's see what this room is supposed to be. Let's go to, it says it's number 4, so let me look at number 4 in the key. The priest quarters. The room is sparsely furnished with rotting furniture. This includes a bed, a desk, a chest, a writing table with a wooden chair, and a wooden holy symbol shaped like a lightning bolt. All of the furniture is covered with a thick layer of dust. On the floor lies the body of a dead hobgoblin. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. So with rotting furniture. A bed, a desk, a chest, a writing table. Bed, desk, chest, and writing table. Okay, let's see what we got in the way of furniture. Okay. Okay. Broken bed. There we go. It doesn't say how they're in here, so I'm just going to guess, but That looks pretty cool that there's already a bed here, or a rotting bed. So let's put that. Would it be in the corner, or would it be like this? I'm going to say it's going to be in a corner, but I'm going to put it at this corner. Okay. Okay, so what did it say? A bed, desk, chest, and a writing table. Isn't a desk and a writing table the same thing? Okay, do they have a... Okay, broken desk? Cool. That looks kind of a little too... what do I want to say? Historically inaccurate, but hey, we're going to roll with it. Let's turn the collision back on. And a... Oh, here's another broken desk. What does that one look like? Nah, I like that one better. Looks old. Okay, a chair. Alright, what do we have in the way of chairs? Broken chair, broken chair. Okay, that's cool. I like this one better because it looks knocked over. Okay, desk. I keep forgetting what it says. Okay, writing table, which still sounds to me like the same thing, but whatever. Okay. There'll probably be some kind of end table, right? Like a nightside table, maybe? Let's see what all we have here. And there... Oh, a carrot. I type in table and I get a carrot. Okay. Don't know how that search algorithm works, but okay. We're going to go with this one. Alright. And... Okay. What else could we put in there? Oh, a chest. We need like a treasure chest or something. Or a trunk or something. Because surely this priest put his stuff in a... Okay. Do we have a broken chest? No. Oh, a smash. Yeah, we do. A smashed chest. There we go. Okay. So we can put that right there. Sweet. Okay. That actually doesn't look too bad. If this wasn't supposed to be some like abandoned ancient pyramid, I could probably put some other, what do I want to say, some other objects in there. But I'm thinking if this is like an old abandoned pyramid, all that stuff is probably rotted away. So, okay, we need a door in this room now, so let's go back to our doors. And I'm just going to stick with the old door. Let's put it right here. It's off center, which is messing up my feng shui, but I'll deal. And then, since I had spider webs here, like I said, I'll go back and put spider webs in all of these when I get a chance. Okay, so, there's supposed to be a room coming off of this one. Oh, well, in that case, I got to move my chest here. There's supposed to be a door there. So, let's move my chest. Maybe let's put it right here, and then I want to move this door down one. There we go. Okay, and so there's supposed to be another 2x6 room, which makes it a 4x6 room for our purposes. Alright. Which means that it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's change the walls here. Change it on the outside. Let's get rid of these windows. Oh, awesome. Thanks. That means a lot to me. You guys are supporting me. Alright, and let's put these... Okay, so what's supposed to be in here? This is like now number... This is number 7, and... treasure room. In the center of the room, you see a 10-foot tall cage. In the bottom of the cage is a pile of coins and gems. Hanging from the top of the cage is a giant beehive, which has several large 1-foot long bees buzzing around the room. I don't know why there would be bees inside an abandoned pyramid, but I'm not going to worry about that. So I need to have a cage with some treasure. Pretty sure I can get a cage in here. Or not. Okay. Again, I may just have to get some assets and put that in there in Photoshop. So, that's fine. But I just know I need to put a cage with some treasure in there. So I'm not going to worry about it for now. But I feel like playing around with some objects. So I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some webs all around here. Oh, now this is cool. Check this out. Check this. Okay, wait a minute. Spider victim, spider victim, spider victim. Okay, you know what? This just became a spider room, not a bee room. Alright, giant spiders live in this room. Alright, so here we go, guys. Column there. Column there. Oh, not enough room for those columns. Alright, we're going to move this column. There. There, which means this door needs to move down just a little bit. Or do I do the columns like that, or I'm just not going to have any columns. Okay. Alright, let's just plaster this room with cobwebs. Oh, this is going to be fun. And then put some spider victims in here, like somebody else found this. Yeah, somebody else like found this this place. Got a little too far in here. Fell victim to some spiders. Now the cool thing is, since I can turn the collision off, that means I can move these as close as I want, which is nice. But I don't want to repeat them too much, so let's just take those out. Let's go with these webs. Let's spin these bad boys around. And maybe we can put some right here, and cobwebs on the floor. That just looks weird to me. Does that look weird to you guys to have cobwebs on the floor? Alright. I guess I could cover the floor with the cobwebs. So yeah, let's do this. Maybe pots underneath? Yeah, that could be cool. I like that. I think I need to vary these webs though while I'm placing them down. Okay, that looks cool. Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. Not so much on the floor. I think I'm going to get rid of those. Let's just undo those. Let's stick them in the corners. Put furniture and cover with the webs. Oh, that's a great idea. Okay. Yeah. So what if there were some more pottery? Like if the player characters are willing to go back here and dig through the webs, maybe they can find some treasure in the webs. And then let's see if we can find some smashed furniture. What if I just type in smashed? Okay, smashed altar. Now that could be cool. It's supposed to be a treasure room, but it's right next to the priest room, so why not just Yeah, I like this idea. Okay, the more I'm thinking about this, yeah. Different colors so they stand out. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so why don't we just put the altar here. Let's turn the collision back on so I don't accidentally get it. Okay, collision's going back off. I got more freedom with the collision off. Okay. It doesn't matter if that's in the wall. Who cares? Alright. Alright, so then we can put... If we turn the collision on, does this go on top? No, it doesn't go on top. Well, that's just dumb. Alright, let's make these a little bit bigger. Put that one there. What else do we have that's smashed in here? Smashed bench. Broken bowl. Broken cross. Broken chimney. Broken mirror. That could be cool. Oh, check that out. Look. The reflection actually works. Now that is cool. Of course, you're just looking up at the empty sky, which there's nothing there. So what if I actually shrunk this mirror down? And let's get this. But I think the mirror would probably be more in the priest room than it would be in the in the temple or whatever I'm going to call this here. So let's actually place this here in the priest room better. Okay. What if it's like right here in the corner? I like that. Okay. Alright. Let's come back over here. Okay, so different pots, the net says, so that it... A broken font. That could be cool. Okay. That still has water in it. That's interesting. Broken down door. Oh, that could be cool. Maybe somebody ransacked this place. So what if we get... Let's see, now I'm getting story ideas here. Where is... Okay, broken door. No, right here. Go right there. Thank you. Alright, and then we go back here to objects. And here was my broken down door. And I put my broken down door right here. That looks cool. Of course, I got away from the spider webs. One thing that you guys have to understand about me, and I'm telling you, my wife can say that this about me, is I'm very scatterbrained. And I'm very much like squirrel. And I run off to look at something else. So let's go back to webs. Alright. So let's put some webs in here. Oh, see? I was supposed to put pots in here. I got distracted. So I could put the webs over them. Ooh, a cauldron. No, I don't want a cauldron. A chamber pan, okay. Chamber pot. I think that'd be more in the priest room than it would be in the in the temple. But hey, I guess when you gotta go, you gotta go. Doesn't matter where you're at. Okay, here we go. Okay, boom. And let's put this one here. And this one here. And maybe some more like in these webs. Wait a minute, is that actually going in the web? I think so. Yeah, it kind of looks like, but it's kind of hard to see. That's okay. Now I can't even get it back out because I guess I could just move the web out of the way. Oops. I just want I want the pot. There we go. I think I'm going to turn the collision back on. There we go. So my webs actually stick. Alright, there we go. Now I can put like the pot there. And then... Alright, let's look around the room. I need like a broken, smashed open pot. See if they have a smashed pot. Here we go. Of course, it kind of looks like a flower pot, but I'll take it. And then we can put like one here. And then we'll even have broken stairs here. That's cool. Oh, broken statue. Yeah, we need that. Except I kind of like this statue better. What happened to this lady? Where's her legs at? Looks like she's buried in the ground. No, I'm going to give up on the statue. Maybe try making it bigger? Like the broken one? Oh, here we go. Of course, I don't think a knight in armor really belongs in a pyramid, but I'm going to roll with it. Statue got knocked down, got broken. Okay. What if I duplicate this one? Let's make it a little bit bigger. And then, all right, let's go back to pots. And, okay, we got that one. What do you guys think? Is that enough pots? Is that looking okay? I think I'm going to shrink this one back down. Maybe I'll just make it smaller instead of making it bigger. Okay, let's go back to webs. Because I'm kind of eager to put these spider victims in the room. What if I shrunk that down a little bit more? There we go. Now it actually looks like it's in the webs. And then cobweb floor. I got a lot of... Oh, a big giant web. There we go. Why didn't I see that one before? I do not want to mess with the spider who made this web. I'm trying to figure out how it's supposed to be placed. If I have the collision on, then how does it... Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Okay. We'll just place it like that. Okay, I think this pot needs to be a little bit smaller though, because I want to put it in some webs too. Oh, my collision's on, that's why. There we go. Okay. And now I need some webs. Yeah, let's just put these big ones in. Oh, I see. Maybe this big one is meant to be like covering something like that? No, that just looks weird. I'm just going to put it into the wall like this. Alright. And then... Oop. I don't like those webs. I'm going to put my collision back on. There we go. It wouldn't be there, not if somebody's came walking into the room. Okay. So now I got some spider cocoons I can put here. Like a whole bunch of them. I think there's some more cocoons here too. Let's try this one. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. You do not want to stumble in this room. It'll be a very bad day for you if you do. And then now I can put my spider victims in. Okay, let's look at it from up above. Alright. Whoops! Giant spider victim. Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? This will actually, I think, be rendered out, what's sticking through the walls there. But I think that looks kind of cool. Of course, I did just forget after doing all that there were supposed to be 2 doors coming out of this room. But I think I'm going to ignore that. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to go in that room either. But, musical rogue, would you go into that room if you were a player in a D&D game? You know what would really help the ambiance here is let's check out the lighting again. And then what if we... This will be cool. Let's turn our grid off. Yeah, so would I. Alright, and then what if we just have one little torch here? Let's see what that looks like with the light. Oh, that just looks really cool. Of course, those spider victims look more like the people who were caught in the eruption at Pompeii. More than spider victims, but I'll go with it. That actually looks really cool. If we flip that around, look at it from this angle. That's not bad. That actually looks really, really cool. Alright. So, let's turn this... I'm going to leave the torch there. I'm just going to turn it off. Let's turn our lighting back up. Okay, so there were supposed to be 2 doors... Oops. Accidentally grabbed my spider webs. There were supposed to be 2 doors coming off over here. But I think I'm actually going to ignore that. And I think I'm just going to go... Because there's another way to get to them from this doorway. So I think I'm going to go with that. And then I think I'm going to call it a night. So let's see if I can just get these hallways and these rooms built. And then we'll be good to go. Alright. So 1, 2, 3... Oh, I think I'm just going to do 3. So it's a 2 by 3. Let's get my lighting out of here. Okay, so... Alright. Supposed to be a... Yep. I need my grid back so I can count my squares. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright. And then I need to change my walls again. Oh, I need to change my shadows so I can see it better. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of these. Boom, boom, boom. I know this seems tedious, but at least it goes kind of quick. And obviously, on most maps, you're probably going to be doing more variety than what I'm doing here. Mine was just very simple, since it was just, supposed to be a, an ancient, forgotten, buried pyramid. Okay, there's supposed to be a couple of rooms here. So, to the north and to the south. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in. But I want to go and get the rooms built, and I can worry about decorating like on the next time I do a live stream. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have this right? Yep, I do. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Looks like I'm counting this out correctly. And let's change my... or get rid of these. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, I might leave that door there, because there's supposed to be a door there. So that was good, except it needs to be the old door. That door looks too new. Okay, so we're going to change this to door. And there is my old door right there. So there we go. Oh, forgot to change my flooring. Got that. Okay, there's supposed to be a room to the south now. So 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Yep. See how quickly I can do this. Okay, changing the walls. Boom. Boom. Let's go ahead and change the floor. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, that's really cool. Let me get my old door again. Right there. Let's put it on just all right from each other, across from each other. So that'll work. Okay, and so then there's supposed to be just one long hallway here. But I think to help me out, I'm going to put my 2 rooms that were supposed to be right here. And this is easy because they are just 4 by 4. So okay. Boom, 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 boom. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Took my altar out because it put doors there. That's not cool. I have to put my altar back in. Let's do that real quick. It was smashed altar. There we go. Turn the collision off so I can get it back in here where it was. Alright. Done and done. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now there's just supposed to be a hallway running along this entire length here. Starting from all the way up here, going all the way down. So this will be rather easy. And it's going to be... so fun. Uh-oh. There we go. Change my flooring. There we go. Now I'm going to have a lot of windows to get out of here. Alright, that door can stay there because there's supposed to be a door in the... going into that room. Okay. So now there's supposed to be 2 doors right here, and I've already got one there. I just need to change it to the old door. Change that, and actually I think I prefer having it right here. And I'm going to save this. Okay, sweet. Okay, so here is the entire map, and I hope to actually complete this one day and then actually run some people through it would be great. So making this in Dungeon Alchemist was actually relatively easy. The assets and putting a lot of those in there in some of the rooms isn't really what I needed for this, because I really feel like there's not enough old looking or smashed assets or things like that. The spider room notwithstanding, the priest room notwithstanding, and then over there by the stairs. But a lot of these are still too newer looking for me to really make this look the way that I really wanted to do it. I think I'm going to take the clothing off of here that I have right here and just put something in there using Photoshop. I may even take these barrels out and these crates out, because I really wanted something that looked, older than that. So, I think this is going to be it. I know I'm ending about 10 minutes early, but I just want to thank you guys for logging on here and watching my very first live stream. So hopefully I can do this again, or I will do this again in the future. I really enjoyed this, and I hope you guys did too. And I am going to sign off for now, and thank you guys again, and hope you have a great rest of the evening, or daytime, or afternoon, or wherever you are at. So thanks again. Take care.